Signs your marriage is over and not worth fighting for. Signs you need to get out now. Marriage is one of the most profound commitments we can make, but sometimes, despite our best efforts, it becomes clear that the relationship cannot be salvaged. Recognizing these signs is crucial for your emotional and mental well-being. My name is Coach Adrian, and I've spent my career helping people find happiness in their relationships, whether that means working to rebuild a connection or guiding individuals through the aftermath of breakups, separations, and divorces. Over the years, I've realized that sometimes a marriage is truly beyond repair. In this article, I'll share some of the unmistakable signs that your marriage may be over so you can decide whether it's time to move on or if there's still hope. Why recognizing these signs matters. Before diving into these signs, I want to emphasize that marriage is worth fighting for, and we believe in doing everything possible to save a relationship. Relationships are like gardens. They require constant care and nurturing. However, when only one person is doing the work, or when toxic dynamics have taken root, it might be time to face the reality that the marriage has run its course. Sign 1. One partner's happiness always comes at the other's expense. A healthy marriage is built on mutual respect and support. However, when one partner prioritizes their own needs and desires at the expense of the other, even after conversations about creating balance, it's a serious red flag. For example, if your partner consistently makes decisions that leave you feeling unheard, disrespected, or depleted, the relationship becomes one-sided. Over time, this imbalance can lead to feelings of resentment, exhaustion, and emotional isolation. A marriage where only one person's happiness matters is not sustainable. Sign 2. The cycle of blame never ends. All couples argue from time to time. It's normal to have disagreements, frustrations, and even occasional moments of blame. However, if blame becomes the cornerstone of your interactions, day after day, year after year, it's a sign of deeper issues. When both partners are stuck in a blame cycle, neither takes accountability for their actions. Instead, they continually rehash old arguments, live in the past, and criticize one another. This toxic dynamic prevents growth and healing. If neither of you can break out of this pattern, it may mean the relationship is beyond saving. Sign 3. You can no longer see good in each other. One of the most telling signs that a marriage is nearing its end is when one or both partners can no longer see any goodness in the other. Resentment, anger, and bitterness have taken over to the point where all positive traits are overshadowed by negative feelings. Think about why you fell in love with your spouse in the first place. At one point, you saw qualities in them that made your heart light up. If you've reached a point where you can't recall a single good quality or positive memory, the emotional connection has likely eroded to an unrecoverable state. This doesn't apply to relationships involving abuse or extreme toxicity. If your partner is abusive, manipulative, or otherwise harmful, it's important to prioritize your safety and well-being over trying to find redeeming qualities in them. Sign 4. Extreme control or isolation. Another serious sign that your marriage is in trouble is if your partner seeks to control or isolate you. This includes cutting you off from friends, family, or hobbies you enjoy. Control in a marriage is not about love, it's about power. A healthy relationship supports individuality and growth, not suffocation or isolation. If your partner's behavior is preventing you from maintaining relationships or pursuing your passions, it's a red flag that the marriage has become toxic. Sign 5. Unwillingness to change. A successful marriage requires both partners to put in effort, acknowledge their flaws, and actively work toward improving the relationship. If one or both of you are unwilling to change or believe the other person is the sole problem, the relationship cannot thrive. This unwillingness to grow together often results in stagnation or decay. A marriage, like a garden, requires attention, care, and effort from both people. When one partner checks out emotionally or stops trying, the relationship becomes lopsided and unsustainable. The cost of ignoring these signs. Ignoring these signs can lead to prolonged suffering for both you and your partner. Staying in a marriage that is no longer healthy or fulfilling doesn't just hurt you. It can also have lasting impacts on your mental health, career, friendships, and even your children if you have them. Divorce isn't the only option, but sometimes it's necessary. As someone who has worked with countless couples, I never take divorce lightly. It's a difficult, emotional, and often painful decision. However, there are times when divorce is the healthiest choice for everyone involved. It's worth noting that second and third marriages have even higher divorce rates than first marriages, 67% and 74%, respectively. This highlights the importance of truly understanding and addressing relationship issues before moving forward with another partnership. What you can do before calling it quits. Before deciding that your marriage is over, make sure you've explored every avenue for resolution. Seek professional help. A marriage counselor or relationship coach can help identify and address underlying issues. Communicate honestly. Have open, honest conversations with your partner about your feelings and concerns. Focus on self-growth. Work on your own emotional health and well-being. Sometimes, personal growth can inspire positive changes in the relationship. Set boundaries. If control or toxicity is present, establish clear boundaries to protect yourself. When to let go. If you've tried everything and the issues persist, it may be time to let go. Recognizing that your marriage is over doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're choosing to prioritize your well-being and happiness. Subscribe the Angels Speak Motivation. At Angels Speak Motivation, we believe in helping couples build strong, fulfilling relationships. Whether you're trying to save your marriage or looking for guidance on moving forward, we're here to support you. If you found this article helpful, subscribe to our channel, visit our blog, and explore the programs and resources we've created to help couples thrive. Together, we can create a community of happy, connected, and fulfilled partners around the world. Thank you for reading, and we look forward to supporting you on your journey, whatever path you choose.